Once upon a time, in the bustling city of Lagos, there lived a very successful woman named Rita. Rita was a fashion designer who took pride in her craft and made a lot of money from it. In Lagos, Rita was a very popular fashion designer who made clothes for celebrities and many influential people, and as a result, she barely had time for herself or had any life outside work. A few weeks after Rita turned 33, her mother, Angela, who lived with Rita in Lagos, decided to have a serious conversation with her. "Rita, I would love to talk to you when you come home this evening. Make sure you come home early," Angela said to Rita, who was making up to leave for her office that morning. "But Mommy, you know I won't make it back home early. This season is one of our busiest seasons. We still have some dresses to deliver by the weekend." "Look here, I have had enough of your excuses. Whatever you do, make sure you're back home by 10 p.m. I have also told you several times to stop returning home late. The streets are very dangerous at night." Okay, I have heard. I will do my best to come home early tonight," Rita said, kissing her mother goodbye and hurried out of the house. Later that evening, Rita did her best to return home some minutes before 10 p.m. and as expected, her mother was still awake. "Good evening, Mommy. Did you cook anything?" "Oh, I'm famished," Rita said as soon as she entered the house. "Yes, I did. I made oha soup. Go in and shower while I warm the soup and make eba for you, eh?" Thank you so much, Mommy. You are the best," Rita said, disappearing into her room. A few minutes after Rita had freshened up, she returned to see that her mother had already set up the dining table. "Oh, this smells good! Without tasting it, I already know it will taste nice," Rita said excitedly as she settled down and began eating. Mommy, you said you wanted to talk to me about something. What is it? You can tell me." "My daughter, I am very bothered about you. You just turned 33 and you have no husband." "I knew it. I knew this was what you wanted to talk about. If I had made a bet, I would have won." "Will you stop playing and take this seriously? It's your life we're talking about here. Do you want to start going to churches when you're 40 to pray for a man?" "God forbid, Mommy. That will not be my portion. It's not like I do not want to get married. It's just that I have been busy with work and I barely have time for myself. Talk more of seeing anyone." "Then make time. You need to make time because 40 is right around the corner. In the twinkling of an eye, 7 years will pass and you'll be wondering what you did with your time." "I understand, Mommy. I do. But right now, making money is my priority. Have you forgotten where we came from? How my evil uncles took everything from you after Daddy died? If you had your own money, we would not have suffered like we did all those years. So, right now, I just want to focus on making as much money as I can." "Haven't you made enough? We are comfortable. You now have a business and you have saved enough money. You need to attend to other areas of your life. Your financial life is okay. What about your marital life? Remember, women are not like men. Once you get close to 40, you are getting close to menopause. "I have heard you. I will think about it and make time for a relationship." Don't say that because you want me to stop talking. I want you to actually think about it. How do you feel when you visit your friends and their children? If Unaya, your friend, already has 3 children, don't you want that life? If Unaya is always tired and looking like she has not slept in days, I'm not sure I want that life. I heard you. That reminds me. What about that young man I always see at your shop whenever I visit? The one with the afro hair. Emeka. Yes, Emeka. He's a good young man, and I'm sure he likes you. Mommy! Don't tell me that you have been looking at Emeka as son-in-law material. We are just friends, oh, and nothing more. A friend that likes you. If he doesn't like you, why is he always buying you lunch, calling you almost every day to check on you, and even spoiling me with gifts? Eh? He is just a nice person, nothing more. No, he actually likes you. You have just been looking at him through a friendship lens. If he asks you out, try and give him a chance. Eh? I'm not saying you should throw yourself at him either. Eh? I have heard you, Mommy. I will think about it. I hope you do. I'll be going to bed now. See you tomorrow morning. And make sure you wash those plates this night, Angela said before leaving the dining area. That night was not the first time Angela had discussed settling down with Rita. She had talked about it many times in the past, but this time around, it really got to Rita. Her mother was right. She was growing older every day, and if she wasn't careful, she would turn 40 in the twinkling of an eye. Maybe I will finally give Emeka a chance. He has been bothering me for more than a year now, and he won't just give up, Rita soliloquized while she was lying in bed that night. Mommy is right. Emeka is a good man, and he actually likes me. In the weeks that followed, just as Rita had decided, she finally said yes to Emeka after years of being just friends with him. Mommy, I have good news, Rita said as soon as she returned home one evening. Hey, what is it? Did you get another big contract? No, Mommy. This one is not work-related. Can you guess? Has your visa been approved? No, I mean, not yet. I don't know again. Oh. You know I'm not good at guessing. Just tell me. Okay, I'll tell you. Emeka and I are finally dating. So get ready to see him more often at home. Really? Hey, this is good news. You see, I told you that Emeka loves you. You made the right decision, my dear. Thank you, Mommy. I'm so excited. You should see how happy he was as a child when I told him I'd agree to date him. Please, you guys should not date for too long. Oh. Since you guys have been friends for a while and already know each other, there's no need to date for too long. Eh? Hurry up and get married so you both can give me grandchildren. I have heard you, Mommy. But for now, there is no rush. One step at a time. If you say so. Anyway, I'm happy for you, my daughter. Hey, may God protect both of you and keep you until your old age. Thank you, Mommy. At first, when Rita began dating Emeka, she thought they would date for at least a year, but she was wrong. It had always been Emeka's dream to marry Rita, so he didn't waste time when the opportunity presented itself. Precisely 7 months after Rita and Emeka began dating, Emeka proposed to Rita and she said yes. Shortly after that, they began to make wedding preparations. The only problem was that, because of how much work Rita had on her plate, she could not really focus on planning her wedding. She was more focused on making dresses for her clients than preparing for her wedding. Rita, what is wrong with you? Eh? This is the second time you are changing your wedding date because of your work. Mommy, it's not my fault. It's just that my team and I still have a lot of dresses to make. And I do not want to disappoint my clients. You know how these celebrities are. If I disappoint one of them and the word spreads, I will start losing customers. These are still excuses. Eh? Why don't you let your staff handle most of the work so you can have time to plan your wedding? I really wish I could do that, Mommy, but I can't. I still have to be available to ensure that everything goes well. If not, one mistake and we have to do everything from scratch. I'm not happy about this. You should prioritize your wedding as you prioritize other people's work. I'm very sure that Emeka is not happy about this. Don't push him too hard before he changes his mind, though. I promise, Mommy. We will not postpone the wedding date again. This date is the final date. Let me just try and clear my schedule so everything can go smoothly. Okay, I have heard. Truly, Rita kept to her word. She didn't shift or postpone their wedding date after that and did her best to clear her calendar so she could focus on planning their wedding. Almost 3 months after that conversation with her mother, Rita got married to Emeka. Like most newly wedded couples, Emeka and Rita traveled out of the country for their honeymoon. While on their honeymoon, Emeka expected that Rita would be all his, but he was mistaken. 90% of the time, Rita would be on a video call on her laptop, following up with her staff in Nigeria and instructing them on how to make their clients' dresses. And Emeka wasn't happy about this. If you really wanted to spend most of your time talking to your staff and working virtually, we shouldn't have wasted money to pay for such an expensive trip and hotel, Emeka said one night while they were in their hotel room. Haba, baby. Why would you say that? You know they need me. If I do not check on them constantly, they might ruin the customers' dresses and I'd have to pay out of my pocket. I don't know, but it feels like you're not even here. This was not what I had anticipated. We barely spend time together and we're not even exploring this city like I had planned because you're always on a call. Oh, I'm so sorry you feel that way. See, I'm not asking for too much. Let your staff and clients know you're on your honeymoon. They should respect that. I mean, everyone knows what a honeymoon is, and they shouldn't expect you to make their dresses while on honeymoon. All right, baby. I will pause work for now. I'm sorry if I made you feel lonely. I promise we are going to enjoy this honeymoon to the fullest and have so much fun. As promised, Rita paused working with her staff and clients and focused more on her honeymoon. The two lovebirds spent 2 weeks in the country they visited before returning to Nigeria. About 2 months after they returned to Nigeria, Rita realized that she was pregnant, not just with one baby, but with twins. Out of happiness and excitement, Rita broke the news to her mother and husband, but she didn't stop working immediately. She continued working until the 8th month of her pregnancy. In fact, she didn't decide to stop working on her own. Emeka and her mother forced her to stop working in the 8th month. Thankfully, after 9 months, Rita gave birth to 2 healthy baby boys, whom they named Ryan and Reynold. As tradition demanded, after the birth of her babies, Rita could not resume work immediately because she had to remain home to care for them. But sadly, this was not what Rita wanted, so she devised a plan. Instead of going to her office to work, she ordered her staff to bring some of the dresses to her house so she could work on them from home while half-heartedly attending to her babies. Unknown to Rita, this decision to work from home would cause a terrible tragedy which would negatively alter her life and her marriage. Watch out for part 2. Did you enjoy this story? Tell us your favorite part in the comment section below. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Also, do not forget to follow our channel on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you.